Welcome to She Talks. Of course, I am your host, Joy Kayode, and I have my beautiful girls in the studio with me. Oji, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. I just did.
Why is your face looking so straight? Are you not excited to be here?
I'm fine. Moving on.
Okay. Jimmy, how are you doing?
I'm good, I'm fine. Hi guys. Welcome back to She Talks, as she said.
Okay. So today we'll be talking about submission in relationship or marriage. Now, submission varies, it could depend on religion, cultural, personal belief, or even according to relationship dynamics. Submission means yielding to your partner's desires, needs, wants, or even decisions. So we're talking about submission today. What does submission mean to you? What is submission? Is submission necessary in relationship, or is it just for marriage or in every sphere of our life, our day-to-day life? So I think I would like to ask you girls, what is submission to you?
When we talk about submission, I think it's the same thing as submissiveness. I feel the ability to be able to how should I put it? Be obedient to your partner, be responsible to your partner. So I think that's submissiveness.
Respect too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it pertaining to just the woman gender?
No. But in Nigeria, in Africa at large, they feel like being submissive is only pertaining to women only. As a man, they feel like no, you must not be submissive, you must stand like this. But on a normal ground, on a normal circumstance, it's supposed to be two parties. That's for the man and for the woman. You must be submissive to your wife, same way your wife must be submissive to you. So it shouldn't be one
one-sided.
Yeah.
OJ, is submission in relationship a personal choice or a reflection of traditional rules?
I don't think there's submission in relationship. Only marriage.
Okay.
Because if you're with somebody, you are just in mere relationship. I don't know. You are still single. You are still you. Do whatever you want to do. That person you're with might not have regards for you like that. Or it's 50-50 something. You don't know, except you people have joined together and make it official. So submission generally should just go to married people.
For married people, is it important? Is it necessary that a woman submits to her husband?
Both ways now, very, very necessary. Because if it's the woman that is just doing it, there's going to be chaos. She'll definitely get tired and say, you as the husband, you're not doing anything for me. So why am I the one doing everything? So it's both ways. We do it, you do it, I do it, and we're good. I think that's what makes marriage to last more.
Okay, but if we want to look at it now from, let's say, the biblical aspect, there is a part where it says a woman should submit to her husband, and then men love your wife in return. So I feel like it seems like the Bible is saying, women, submission is for you. Men, love your husband. Jimmy, is it like that in your own side?
See, as it is, let me, before I answer that question, she said something that in a relationship there is no submissiveness. What I will say to that is that the submissiveness in relationship is different from submissiveness in marriage. Yes, in relationship, the normal way that it's supposed to be is we being submissive 50-50.
Yeah.
But the way Nigerian men see it is just like submissiveness means sit down there. Yes, my lord. Don't talk when I'm talking. Yes, my lord. That's what they see as you being submissive and you not disrespecting them, which is not supposed to be.
Yeah.
So now going back to your question that in Bible,
yes, and Quran
actually
side.
Me, I feel like there are some things that when rules are made, you need to bend the rules a bit, because back then when the Bible and the Quran was written, you can't compare it to when we are now. And there are some things that they call these things some harmless sins that will commit when it comes to you being submissive, because God said okay, the woman should be submissive and the men, they should love. That does not mean that you should not be submissive. If you truly love someone, I feel like you'll be submissive to them to some extent. So it's not like you now being like ruling over it and making it feel like okay, I'm a man, like you making your ego come over you. And no, it's not done that way. So I just feel like submissiveness should be what a man and a woman should do, because that's actually what will make a good marriage work out. But if you feel like it's just your wife that must be submissive, that's you being I don't even know the best word to use for it.
Okay, can being submissive hinder personal growth and independence? OG, can you hinder
Being submissive.
submission? Can you hinder personal growth and independence?
No. You being submissive is not like you are the person's dog and the person is controlling you. You being submissive is you carrying that person matter for your own head too. The person carry your own matter too, the way people say it.
Yeah.
And still do your own thing. Do your work. Anything you want to achieve, the person support you, support the person. Develop yourself and everything. So it doesn't hinder personal development for me.
Okay.
That question is in two ways. Let's talk about our generation and the past generation. Being submissive actually hindered lots of our mothers' goals, success and achievements back then, because I think I have heard of one occurrence when, you know, whenever men notice that, okay, as a woman you have this potential of becoming a good person, because of their own ego, they will just tell you that stop. Example, I have someone now that she wanted to further more in her education, because back then she could not like finish secondary school, and she's married. She feel like, okay, at least let me go to NCE so that my husband is okay, I'll be able to blend with him outside. But the fact that the husband feels like, if she go back to school now, you know, she'll be more exposed, she'll be more, you know, better, and he does not want something like that. So he had to like tell the wife that no, you cannot do that. And there are some things that, okay, maybe if a woman want to start business too, they'll be telling you that no, just tell, especially some of our generations today used to do something like that, you know, they want a stay at home wife, they don't want you to work, they just want you to be at home, just be taking care of the house. That's you. And if the wife should agree, that's the wife being submissive to the husband, all in the name of it's my husband, let me listen to him, which is actually like pressing down their own success and their own achievements in life. It's just as if they had to like paint their own thing just because they are with a man. So I feel like it stops achievement, and sometimes it also helps. So that's just it.
Okay. Now, can submission be empowering, or does it lead to power imbalance? You know, people usually say this thing as a woman: if you are submissive to your husband, you do everything he wants, it means at the end of the day you are the one that is even controlling him without him knowing. And some still say it means you are a fool. Everything he tells you to do, you are doing it. So can submission be empowering, or do you feel it leads to power imbalance?
As it is, when it's even come to marriage, it's only God that can just help us for a successful marriage. It's only good. Some people, it works for them, and some people don't. Now imagine someone saying, okay, my husband married one wife, he married another one, he married 5 wives, and what did I do? I was just vibing, I was just cool. I even used to cook for him, and at the end of the day my children are okay. That's stupid mentality. Like you saying, okay, because of that now, because your children are now okay, that's you enjoying the fact that you are being patient. That's nonsense. So there's some submissiveness that no, you see, it does not just work. And if you think that, okay, because people are saying it's empower sometimes, that okay, let me to do it, might not work for you. So I just feel like just do your thing. If you feel like you're not comfortable, and there are some people that they are not even worth doing it for. So okay, because you just want to like prove that, okay, I'll tolerate your nonsense.
I was even going to come to that. Do you feel women actually choose who they submit to? Like if the man is spending on them, acting like a leader, and you know, have all of these qualities of a man, does it make it easier for a woman to submit to that person? Actually,
submissiveness is in two ways. Sometimes we choose, sometimes we did it out of fear, out of actually, some people, they are bullied into doing it. They are abused into doing it. As a woman, some people are abused into doing it. Like, you know, now, like, I don't know, there are some people that out of the fact that my parents must not even know that me and my husband are fighting. My parents will not even support me. My parents already said I cannot come back home. So they will start, like, you know, what should I say, they will start staying with it, keeping it to themselves and tolerating that nonsense. And some people, we are just submissive because we love the person. Sometimes you just look at the person and say, even for the love I get for you, this is what they do. So it's just like we are doing it for love. And some people do it for money. That she been there for. So there's for purpose and there's for abuse. Submissiveness for purpose and submissiveness for abuse. So that's just it.
Marriage is something that nobody can predict. Like, you might enter with the aim that, okay, I know this person too well, and this person is a nice person, and this person will not do this. And at the end of the day, it might just flop. So, I don't know. Man, this thing about submission, how will I put it? Like, there's no book to it. There's no place is written down that if you go through this thing will work out. As long as you're submissive, you're this, it will work out. It's not written down anywhere. So I feel like it's people that are in there that can actually talk about this thing much, that this is the way it goes for people, this is the way it's going for me, and this and that.
All right, guys. So to wrap things up, I think I would just like to ask: is submission in relationship a positive or negative impact, OG?
In relationship
and marriage, is it a positive or negative impact? Like generally,
I already said there's no
positive or
submission in
negative?
relationship. In marriage, it is yes. Wives, be submissive to your husband. Husband, reciprocate it. I'll pick the positive parts, because there'll be more understanding that this is what my husband is into. Let me support him. This is what my wife is into. Let me support too. The love is there. The respect is there. Everything is going both ways. So even if they are going to have issues, it shouldn't be so big that they can't settle it, because, okay, this is what this person likes, so let me even try and follow up and everything. This is my husband, this is my wife, and everything. So can work it out.
Okay, Jimmy, does it have a positive or negative impact?
Concerning the relationship part, I just feel like in relationship it should be something of free will. As a man, don't sit like, okay, woman must be submissive to me. No. So don't just sit like, okay, is your rights. And in marriage, to make a good marriage, you need to be submissive in some aspects. And this thing applies to both parties, the man and the woman, if you want your marriage to work. And really, I just feel like everything depends on the man. If the man is okay, a woman will surely be submissive to some extent. But this Nigeria mentality, submissiveness means you being dumb, you being a fool. Like if they tell you, okay, don't do this, you will not do it, don't go out, yes, that's their own definition of submissive. But my own definition of submissiveness is you trying to do things out of your own free will, for the fact that you love the person, for the fact that you want something to work. It's not you they should now be taking you for granted, and you feel like that's submissiveness. So it has positive impacts in the fact that, okay, the marriage will work, there will be peace. It might even encourage more love. And that's the negative impact, is that men take it for granted. They take it for granted too much, and sometimes when you are over submissive, you lose yourself in the process. You paint your own achievement and career and goals, all in the name of you want to be submissive to a man. So that's it.
Okay, that was really insightful. With this, I think we're going to call it a wrap. As usual, do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at AATV_Nigeria. See you next time. Bye.
This is Akwamaka TV,
the pride of African entertainment.